Hello. This is not yay, but we'll call it yay. Yay, 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 yay. Yay if you're... It's a joke. 57106. 41st Street is without professional sports. The only thing restaurants, culture-wise, I ever saw in the Adrian organization, Burger King, cheese. The Chinese restaurant in that plaza at 41st Street and Marion Road. It's an interesting plaza. What is it? Louis Drug, you got B&G, and then you got that trashy little shopping cart there. Oh, God. Get alcohol and 1 cent candies, and oh my gosh, it's like the miniature Family Dollar. Yeah, there we go. I had such a negative attitude on Terry Avenue and 38th Street. It was, I would say, bipolar to an extent, like negative attitude, hanging out with Justin Galloway, and then living between duplexes of shit people who get divorced, and then having an alcoholic neighbor who does child abuse, as well as an Adrian and a Schmidt. But I would go for a 4-mile run. I have nothing in common with Rachel Adrian. Oh, God. I introduced her to her first sex partner. It was camping in Yankton. I was with Kyle Williamson, just going for a nice little stroll walk. Hey, my sister's a skater too. Yeah. Then she goes has sex with him. That was her first time. Oh God. Pickerel Lake. I went there every other year to hang out with some other broke people that love camping and family activities because they're broke. They can't afford airplane rides. Baby boomers who can't afford airplane rides. Oh, God. A little coffee there. And what was it? Campfire-wise, oh, my God. My loved one, best friend, he's being sexual with my sister right there in front of me. We're in 8th grade. I'm like, no, I didn't think much of it, but now it's like, oh, my God, that's so fucking weird. Having someone else be sexual with your sister in front of you. Holy shit. It's fucking weird. Really fucking weird. I don't know what to make of it. Holy shit. It's kind of weird, like, I never said I love you to any... Mark Wood I did when I was a freshman. And then from Roosevelt High School. The only other person from Roosevelt High School who would have graduated in 94 was Jamie Sweet, and Jamie went ahead and did suicide. So that was heartbreaking, man. Woo, that was heartbreaking. Yeah. So he always bought me beer. We were like 5 years apart from each other, and we just started building a fundamental relationship. I did have happiness in 8th grade. And then it got lost from me because I was being sexual with the wrong woman, and then that's where a lot of things happened to in 8th grade. Just athletes without professional sports, and comedians on 41st Street. Just can't really empower a wonderful lady who's really like Lady Liberty. So definitely I write stuff about this. I'm glad I did. I hope it helps out people, and the truth will set you free. And the basic truth is no one from 57106 ever had a family inheritance. So Lance Adrian just says 3 things to you. family inheritance, running, and child abuse. Because that's how I help people. So take it or leave it. It's up to. No, I'm done talking that way. I'm just glad it's those three things. But no, I'm not getting into characteristics anymore, like blah 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 blah. You and me. This is you. This is me. Blah 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 blah. But I'm just glad for that type of renewal. 4 chapters in the Bible for me. Start with Hebrews 6, and then since then it's been Proverbs 5, because Proverbs 5 talks about a sex creep. Was it Rachel Adrian I haven't seen Rachel Adrian once since the year 2000. So anything before 2000 was just witchcraft with her, and Liz Haruska, encouraged by Cindy Adrian. Even Al Adrian, holy cow, do not understand him. Lions Club, he was focused on a cult of Rachel Cook's mom. It's like Rachel, I knew the family well, and we're watching videos of them talking about the cult they were actually in. It's like, what about Martin Luther Monk? The guy got quotes too. I like Martin Luther and Monk. Like, why aren't we visiting monks who are the word of life? Why are we watching a video on a classmate of mine? It's like humility. Al Adrian, seen a UFO, Al Adrian, seen the ghost of Ruben Schmidt. I don't fucking relate to that. Woo! Yeah. Oh, fuck, stress. I was in 2 softball clubs. We had one person that was just emotionally high and low. His whole identity was in sports. Oh, God, that was weird. Stress and slow pitch. Shane Berger's softball. I'd be at the batting and they'd be calling me a dumbass. So that's softball for you. I don't think Matt Johnson was on that team. I feel sorry for him. He should have never wrestled. Did some house play. Matt Johnson was not an athlete, and here we're doing a little gimmick wrestling matches, and the knee pops out, ambulance comes. Yeah, definitely he wasn't built. He shouldn't have been roughhousing like that. So little things like that prevent energy. Child abuse, pretty simplicity. If your son's, it's going to cost $200 a month on having a son who does sports, because they're going to need a chiropractor, they're going to need a massage therapist, and get them on a traveling team. Otherwise, Nikki Volland shows up, and Al Adrian's softball coach to him. So jokes. Is Mark Johnson a joking 5'7", 106? Yes, he is. Is Al Adrian a joking 5'7", 106? Well, 80s and 90s. Look at that. And he got fired, Al Adrian, from his senior master sergeant Air National Guard, because he had jail people roofing his house. They frown on that. I mean, as a neighbor, and you see, I don't know, it's a theory though, someone can confirm that, but got fired from that. They said, hey, how about you retire earlier? So he would have been in his 40s. I mean, who wants to get fired from their career? Nobody does. Nobody. Ooh, God willing, no. That's too bad. I've been writing since the late 80s, so that's it. Let's see here. All right. Let's get into a forethought here. All right, but yeah, I mean, it's not about my struggle. You can take what I do and look at Ty Auden, 1985. big holes in his shoes. I don't remember much. I was age 6. Nobody wanted to buy him better shoes. So don't look at me. Look at Ty Auden, his struggle, 1985. It's called pain. It's like, if you're going to think out of the box, do that. You know, how can we help Ty Auden think out of the box? If I-7106 can think outside the box and help a person, look at Ty Auden, 1985. And fuck denominations. Fuck them. They're pastors who are not monks. They have family members. And they're going to go play Nintendo with their kid. Because after they talk on stage and they have no family inheritance. Fuck that shit. All right, so this is your... my loyalty to the readers is I'll talk truth. It'll be about 3 things now. And then the truth will set you free. Anybody free. Either you got a family inheritance before the age of 23 or you did not. Dating for popularity does not work. Seen so many bitches from Roosevelt High School. Could give a shit. I do like the ladies of 98 class at Lincoln High School. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, definitely them. Definitely them. Nice ladies. Yeah, I kind of grew up with them. Funny person, Jesse Thomas. Oh man, he was so funny. Like that guy. I was able to reconnect with him in 98 and 99. So give a shout out to him by far. So, yeah, freshness. If you've not moved to Iowa yet, throw everything in the truck and get here as fast as you can. So this is loyalty to readers. No more THC with Lance Adrian. Used to sell that stuff. Like call them up. Hey, got a sale today. All right. Yeah, 15% off. 15% off on THC. It's got to be a quarterback or above. It's up to you though. I can't do that. You're the one. Once you buy it, you smoke it. All right, so this is your pot smoke marijuana, unsymmetrical eyes, Lance Adrian. Hello on that. Hello on that. All right. Let's see. Let's kick it off. A forethought book reading. If you do not recycle, there is a cure to that. Being the cure to an addict that is a non-drug user, the word bliss is published and reachable. Being 100% is possible since childhood. Bliss is the only word I look to when I link myself to an organization. That was a 2019 publication, so... 2020. God. Well, a year prior to the pandemic. Holy cow. What a train wreck. Yeah, I remember the word becomes flesh. I mean, Joe Lynch was a cool guy, then he got a wrong girlfriend. By far. That wrong girlfriend gave someone else some STDs in Sioux Falls. That's too bad. And then, yeah, 8th grade, I definitely got sexual with a weird-looking woman. Then 2 more weird ones happened in 8th grade after that. By the age of 15, freshman year, oh my gosh, it was all fitness training, pretty much courtship. Get going on that in life and get rumbling and shaking. Pretty much build a bank account to $30,000. That's what's stopping someone to do that. Holy cow. But yeah, joy and happiness. I had so much happiness in 7th grade going into 8th grade. Then it was just like gone. Gone. By the age of 18, I was like, I have to change. I look at my classmates and they're getting so fucking stupid. So the first thing I did was I decided to get new friends, hang out. It didn't matter. Did not matter how it looked or who it was. Just get new friends. then that started rolling out really nice. Started hanging out with Paul Munson, senior year, and Lincoln High School guys. And never once since 97, 98, visited my sister in Spearfish when she was in college. That's so fucking weird thinking about that now. But it all just piles up together on truth. That's truth right there. And then, let's see. And then I started rolling, got better friends. And then, then I was like, well, I'm going to let my parents know less about me. And in 2000, I made a commitment to never see my parents again. And now it's like, now I just talk bullshit about 5'7", 106, and it all equals out. No comedians, no professional sports. They're all about themselves, which will bury Bill NBA's origin storyline, which is Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Jerry West. That's how the NBA got itself going. So otherwise it was a franchise that was failing. And then new ball players came in. Look at Magic Johnson. His dad was a basketball player. Everybody in Sioux Falls is a farmer and an Indian. It really is, though. So it's not like us being born in the 70s and 80s in Sioux Falls. We don't start off as farmers. Our only outlet is MTV and AA school sports, and that gets fucked up real fast. Really fucking fast. So definitely the Bible. Proverbs 5 talks about sex creeps. 1 Peter 5, look at Rob Kupta. I don't know how to say his last name, but I had great experience with him. Alcoholic, went through struggles, but I would have reached out to him big time. And so that's 1 Peter 5. And then the other one is 1 John 3, which is all brotherhood. Hebrews 6 is pretty good, though. So take it easy, man. Take it easy on people. Don't get harassing them. I mean, they're without a family inheritance before the age of 23. So, you know, all you can do is concentrate on the next step with them. Easy does it. Swimming, go into swimming, it's hell. Swimming is hell. Holy cow, Jenny Boom. I would swim with her, Sanford Wellness Center. I think it went like 90 minutes. It was such hell. Hell. I never had a workout like that before. My body feels aggressive to do the butterfly swim. It reminds me of how the aggressions of an 800-meter run, and go with that. Seen Toby Severson passed out. We were in 8th grade. Holy cow, Nathan Pitts is front guard. So we're like, the neighbor comes out and be like, you know, they're like, hey, what's going on here? Yeah, we don't know this guy. We knew that guy. All we had to do is put him in a car, take him home. No, cops busted him. He got drunk that day with Nathan Pitts and Matt Farrell, I believe. Cops showed up questioning Brenda Pitts on what'll happen. Nathan's at the front of the door. He's like, I smell alcohol on this kid. Nathan, yeah, how about you go to your room? It's a great answer. I remember when Cindy, Adrian, Adrian found my bong. Oh, God, that was funny. What's that liquid stuff in there? Yeah, it's okay. A little 101. Was it bong 101 here? It's water. We're going to call the cops unless you give us your keys. I was age 17. Yeah, call the cops. That should have been the answer. It's a faster routine to get me out of this house. Yeah. Oh, my God. They took a credit card to go camping. Pop-up tent attached to a van. Go camping on a credit card. Fuck that shit. Call Adrian's mother-in-law, brother-in-law in California on putting coins in the phone booth for like $4 worth just to tell them an update on their credit card camping venture because they can't afford airplanes. They can afford cigarettes because they live in excuses. Yeah, so, but we never called Valina Adrian. Never once did Valina Adrian step into Sioux Falls. Never once. Never saw her. I never visited her either. Yeah, when I got my car in high school, and I was like, oh, I'm going to go visit Valina Adrian. Not one person, I never spoke one word to anybody about running. My running joy, ever. I was dealing with child abuse, man. Never once. So, God, I should have spoke about this a long ago. Yeah. There's always better timing than doing nothing. America doesn't have to struggle. Oh, yeah, but that, so it was heading out to California on a camping trip, which they thought was a vacation. And they want, oh boy, hated Cindy Adrian. She wanted to leave me in the desert. Now I look at her, I'm like, when I was in the peak of my running, that's when Cindy just shows up and fucking monster demon, because L. Adrian's Satan. But yeah, I should have just, they wanted to leave me in the desert, Cindy did, and L. Adrian said no. I can see how mad Cindy Adrian's face is. Rachel and I never spoke about it, so I think Rachel Adrian supports child abuse. And definitely a premarital sex lesbian who hates jocks female with a pet rock and putting I Hate Jocks tape on her car because she knows nothing about professional sports. And then I should have just ran off. And figured out a way. God willing. Figure out a way. 57106 is actually blind to child abuse. They never knew that Cindy Adrian, Al Adrian are child abuse. Suffering in silence, Rachel Adrian does. 2018, we had a short conversation. And she should have said that stuff like in 1990 or earlier. So that's how words get developed. So like it or not. All right, back to if you do not recycle. All right, and bliss. All right. Comedians are cool. They're random, very random. Good people, failing forward. I love comedians now. I have found all right. Bliss is the only word I look to when I link myself to an organization. I have found all American organizations that I associate with before 2019 to be distasteful, profit organizations and nonprofit organizations. All right, that was pretty choppy. This book is called Truth and the Fearless, Away from Conflict, Living Without Interference. Yay. All right. Hey now. Come on, Barbie. Let's go, Barbie. All right. Bliss is the only word I look to when I link myself to an organization. I have found all American organizations that I associate with before 2019 to be distasteful, profit organizations and nonprofit organizations. Distasteful. This was from me of not finding meditation since childhood. There we go. Meditation started for me in 2019. It was a scam. TM is in Iowa, pretty close to Iowa City. Founder of it. Guy walks around talking about a flower. You watch videos with them. You give them $700, and they teach you something that can be done for free. It's a scam. TM is a scam, but that's where I started with. Old people come into the Quad Cities and they get together once a month at Butterworth Center. And they're like, let's watch a video of someone from the Beatles who talks about TM. And then it's like an old people panel. I'm like, yeah, okay. This ain't exploring at all. Yeah, we either contract or extract. Yeah. All right. You want good people in America? Rob Schneider's wife and Jim Gray. Holy cow, Jim Gray. He's got friends like Charles Barkley, Fitzpatrick, and Tom Brady. I like Jim Gray. Whew, man, that guy studies the game. Holy cow. Yeah, he studies football for sure. Wow, he's amazing, I think. Oh, he gets to the root, man. That guy's core. I did not have a choice as a child to be surrounded by family members whom could possibly like everyone. Yeah, Cindy Adrian, she hated Jeff Oakland's mom and Mindy Beaner's mom. Al Adrian hates AJ Gunn's dad. On the contrary, I was told I was wrong or witnessed family members tell others that this person was wrong outside our family members. They both mean the same. All right, there's a shrine on Western Avenue going out of Sioux Falls, headed towards south. And yeah, it's a Christian retreat owned by the Adrians. It just reminds me of a shrine. And on the contrary, I was told I was wrong, or witnessed family members tell others that this person was wrong outside our family members. They both mean the same. Every child, asked myself then, does search happiness in hope and belief. My belief happened at the age of 40 from meditation of TM. If I heard of TM as a child, it would have stayed with me. Brain development can stop as a child from witnessing conflict of family members. Yeah, it's like, remember that commercial of that kid who's doing drugs and his dad walks in mad like, where'd you learn this? How did you learn this? He's like, I learned it from you, Dad. Dad, I learned it from you. Oh, they get all crying. Yeah, all right. What was it? Say no to drugs. Whatever that campaign is. Cops come in. Drug awareness program. They just want to find if these government kids that go to public school, if their parents are selling drugs. It's kind of like a good plan if you think about it. Like, hey, have you ever seen a marijuana leaf before? Let us know. Yeah, my parents, they're doing that with other people, and they do it in a sandwich bag. And I seen a transaction of money from one hand to the other. All right. So what are you learning here today? Anything's better than soul pitch coaches. Oh, God. Nikki Valens. God, they found so much love together. Pat Miller's dad, Nikki Valens, his dad, and Al Adrian. And all like, hey, this is it. Here they are. God, we had Nick Anderson, third base, show up. They put together a slow pitch team. 4 of us out of like 15 were athletes. Everybody else was like, this is dumb. And God, Nick Anderson's dad was weird. He was third base. Nick, an athlete, a wonderful athlete. His dad, weird. I would see him once a week, just weird. Oh, weird people. 57106, old baby boomers. Let's see. All right, we talked about peace. All right, brain development can stop as a child from witnessing conflict of family members. All right, like cigarettes. I lit Al Adrian's cigarette before I was a kid. That's weird. You can't do cigarettes. You cannot feed someone else cigarettes and feed your running at the same time. Was it? They say that principle. Like your struggle is someone else's struggle. You can't feed your ego and your family at the same time. Oh, fuck Miss Anderson of Oscar Howe. Fuck her. Hate that bitch. Third grade teacher. Hate that fucking bitch. In due choosing with bicycling, a child can travel a mile to find another associate to witness conflict as well. Yeah. Mark Johnson's weird. I was friends with Matt Johnson, but Mark's just fucking weird. Al Adrian's best friend is actually Mark Johnson. Did Mark Johnson show up into Al Adrian's home once a week? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. However it happened, it doesn't matter. It happened. That's on Al Adrian's schedule. It's his purpose. It's his fucking purpose. Good for him. Good for him. Nobody wants to get fired from their damn career in their 40s. That's for damn sure. It's fucking weird. Oh, I got honorable discharge from the military. I was going to go back into the military, get some education, get back. But I pursued entrepreneurship hard since 2000. I was like, I think I could benefit America better as an entrepreneur than a soldier. Because you can do more. You have less restrictions. Americans are to be business owners. Americans, everybody. You gotta love America, Lady Liberty. Okay, here's some more of this, a forethought. If it is 20 conflicts a year from age 0 to 18 of family members, that is 360 conflicts, while our natural ability wants to be living in happiness conscious. You know who's overweight? American females. Hispanics are overweight too. It's a stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. You know how much friction that builds internally? You go to college to get fat then. That's what I think college is. Females, Americans, go to college to gain 10 pounds. That's what I know. I think the greatest example of seeing something go from purity in elementary to gaining 10 pounds is Andy Waddell's girlfriend in high school. Andy's just an ugly guy. We left him alone, though. He was smart enough to get a good-looking gal who wanted to date for popularity. But, bullshit happens. Whether it's Andy Waddell's girlfriend or Joe Lynch's high school girlfriend. Yep. Word is flesh. Peace out. Peace out. If you haven't loaded up your truck by now and moved to Iowa, a checkup from the neck up. Checkup from the neck up. Hey now. Good people though. Parkson, South Dakota. Heck yeah. Well, this is it, guys. This is it. This is your pot smoke marijuana unsymmetrical eyes. Lance Adrian. Hello to you now. Hello. Bam. Bam. Like to give a shout out about music. Joe Crocker. Ooh, that guy's like twitching on stage, man. Woodstock. He's known for Woodstock, man. Cool guy, man. I mean, he sang for the Queen. I think England. Yeah. I mean, you do like 3 to 5 song set to hit that high note afterwards. Joe Crocker, just a cool dude. Interesting, cool stuff. He wanted to sing. I don't think he had vocal training. He wanted to sing and just sing. His brother was in a band, so they had him sing. Took over. Joe liked drugs and alcohol though, so he got lost. Did some performances, got lost and then found himself again. He loved Colorado so much, got into a marriage, and that's Joe Crocker's story. So there's a thing called the Blues Zone. They do it's off National Geographic's. I think other things can get better than then, and it's a lot of fun. But I think Lance Adrian 5 can really help people better on a new version of things. So that's what I'm going for. You're going to see Lance Adrian 5 everywhere, because I'm at peace. Lance Adrian 5. Hello on that. Cashmere D's Publications, give a shout out. I did sit down with a person in Sioux Falls. God, we were on Phillips Avenue. Really cool guy. I don't even know how I met him. I think it was 2001 I met him. I was going, he helped me with my whole writing name. That was really fun. His name was Daniel Cross. Yeah, cool name. Man, that was a cool name. He never made it as a writer, though. He was living really funky. So yeah, I don't think he's alive anymore. Because I done a search of Daniel Cross and it never pops up. But that's a great writer name. Like that stuff. And yeah, he helped me establish Cashmere Deeds Publications then. Really cool stuff. There we have it. There we go. But there we have it. Bang. Oh, now. All right. Let me sing. This is, everybody does this on their auditions. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow. There we have it. There we go. Okay. Hello on that. We'll see, though. We will see. Got magazines out now for purchase. Go to upbeatnewspaper.com. Have at wish. We got sheetofmusic.com. Enthusiasm. We got this thing, entitlement. Latina Amor American Swant Cuento. Quanto. Yeah. Financial planning. Auteur, Lance Adrian. So Latina Love American Story. Financial planning. I don't know what. By author Lance Adrian. So yeah, if there's any Latinas that don't want to be fat and they want some wealth, they can read about that. So we got this thing called Lance Adrian 5 Investments with Jacqueline. And Jacqueline's in Orlando. And nice lady. So let's see. Yeah. If you ever want to give servitude to Latinas, hopefully they don't live a life of stop and go. Hopefully it's just go. So, yeah, less expenses is always the goal on a financial plan. And that's in my book. Everything can be done as a courtship and a financial plan. That's the books I write. How about that? Cheers. Cheers to you, America the Beautiful. Cheers to you.